Thank you, Japan. Philippines gets 6 very dangerous destroyers granted by Japan. In a significant development for regional naval capabilities, the Japanese government announced plans to decommission 6 Abikuma-class destroyers in the coming months. These aging vessels, long considered workhorses of Japan's Maritime Self-Defense Force, JMSDF, are now slated to retire as part of a broader modernization effort. Intriguingly, officials have hinted that the Philippines could emerge as the prospective recipient of these decommissioned warships, potentially altering the strategic dynamics in the Asia-Pacific region. The Abikuma-class destroyers, named after Japan's scenic rivers and regions, were commissioned in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Over the years, they have served as a critical element of Japan's maritime security infrastructure, undertaking a myriad of roles including surveillance, anti-submarine warfare, and disaster relief operations. However, with rapid advancements in naval technology and evolving security challenges in the region, the JMSDF has prioritized the procurement of newer, more technologically advanced platforms to ensure its operational readiness. The decision to decommission these 6 vessels comes as part of a strategic modernization drive by Japan, aimed at replacing older platforms with next-generation warships equipped with advanced sensors, weapons systems, and integrated communication networks. Defense experts believe that the phased retirement of these aging ships will pave the way for a more agile and technologically superior fleet capable of addressing both conventional and asymmetric threats in a rapidly changing security landscape. Modernization is a necessity in today's maritime security environment, said Admiral Hiroshi Yamamoto, a senior official with the JMSDF. While the Abikuma-class destroyers have served us well for decades, it is essential that we transition to newer platforms that better align with our current strategic imperatives. In a twist that underscores the evolving defense ties in the Asia-Pacific, the Japanese government has hinted that the decommissioned warships might find a new lease on life under Philippine control. Over recent years, Japan and the Philippines have significantly deepened their defense cooperation, a relationship largely driven by shared concerns over regional security, particularly in light of tensions in the South China Sea. The potential transfer of these vessels could bolster the Philippines' naval capabilities, which have long been constrained by limited resources and aging equipment. By acquiring these warships, the Philippines would gain not only additional maritime patrol and defense assets, but also enhance its ability to monitor and secure its extensive territorial waters. This move is likely to be welcomed by Manila, which has been actively seeking to modernize its armed forces amid escalating regional security challenges. Defense analysts note that such transfers are not unprecedented. Japan has, in the past, provided military aid and technology transfers to its regional allies, a policy that is now more relevant than ever as the geopolitical landscape shifts. This potential transfer is emblematic of Japan's commitment to regional security and the strengthening of strategic partnerships, explained Dr. Maria Santos, a defense analyst specializing in Southeast Asian security affairs. It would allow the Philippines to project power more effectively and safeguard its maritime interests. The prospective transfer of the Abikuma-class destroyers to the Philippines comes at a time when maritime security is at the forefront of regional discourse, with multiple claimants vying for control over vital sea lanes and rich natural resources in the South China Sea. The addition of these warships to the Philippine fleet could serve as a deterrent to potential adversaries and reinforce the nation's commitment to securing its maritime domain. Furthermore, the move could have broader implications for the balance of power in the region. As Japan continues to invest in its defense capabilities and bolster alliances with like-minded nations, there is a growing sentiment that collective security measures will be crucial in countering any emerging threats. The integration of Japanese-designed warships into the Philippine Naval Force could serve as a symbol of the strengthened security partnership between the two countries and, by extension, a marker of the evolving regional order. The potential transfer is not merely a military decision, but also carries significant economic and diplomatic weight. Japan has long championed the concept of proactive contribution to peace, a policy that emphasizes the use of military aid and technology transfer as tools for fostering regional stability and economic development. By transferring decommissioned warships, Japan can further cement its role as a key partner in regional security, while also opening avenues for economic cooperation, particularly in areas such as maritime technology and ship maintenance. For the Philippines, acquiring these vessels would represent a cost-effective means of upgrading its naval capabilities, rather than investing heavily in new shipbuilding, a process that is both time-consuming and expensive. The Philippines could integrate these proven platforms into its fleet while gradually working towards its long-term maritime modernization goals. While the official decision on the transfer of the Abikuma-class destroyers has yet to be finalized, the discussions signal a forward-thinking approach by both Japan and the Philippines in addressing shared security challenges. As negotiations progress, analysts will be closely monitoring the potential implications for regional stability and the evolving defense posture of the Asia-Pacific. In a world marked by rapid technological advancements and shifting geopolitical alliances, the decommissioning of these 6 destroyers and their potential reallocation to a regional ally highlights a pragmatic strategy that seeks to balance modernization with strategic cooperation. The coming months are expected to shed further light on the specifics of the transfer, setting the stage for a new chapter in regional maritime security and diplomatic engagement. In a world marked by rapid technological advancements and shifting geopolitical alliances, the decommissioning of these 6 destroyers and their potential reallocation to a regional ally highlights a pragmatic strategy that seeks to balance modernization with strategic cooperation. The coming months are expected to shed further light on the specifics of the transfer, setting the stage for a new chapter in regional maritime security and diplomatic engagement.